The TV series Storm Chaser ranks first in primetime ratings, Confucianism is gaining momentum, and Wanda is speeding up. Author Wei Jian. The morning sun first shines through the green screen window. Can't bear to look back and go to foreign places. A low-pitched comment rang in his ears, and his eyes followed the protagonist. He was still awake. He got up first, pressed his messy hair in front of the mirror, grabbed the basin and ran downstairs to wash up, carefully avoiding the things he had done yesterday. Aunt Jo, the landlord who offended by stock trading. I rushed back to the room and put on my socks, only to find holes in them. I stuffed them in, bent down and took out my old leather shoes and polished them. I put on the gray scarf that had pills on it. I opened the door and Aunt Jo stood outside. This is a scene of less than 2 minutes in the first episode of Storm Chaser. The protagonist Wei Ruolei is preparing for an interview with the central bank. Director Yao Xianfeng spent 3 days and shot more than 20 scenes. He quickly outlined the protagonist's character at the beginning, setting the tone for the little character's growth in the turmoil of the times. It is precisely this kind of rich details and skillful control of the camera that made this financial-focused period drama of the Republic of China stand out with its quality on its first broadcast day. The realistic and delicate tones of the picture, the contrast between the fireworks of Qibao Street and the setting of Shanghai's 10-mile foreign market, and the clever editing of the exchange situation and the fierce gunfight in the alley have become hot topics among netizens. The integrated team of movies plus TV series and the strong word-of-mouth trend have helped Storm Chaser become IKI's most popular drama series this year and the fastest to reach 8,000 in its premiere. The current popularity value has exceeded 9,000, and the number has exceeded 4 days since its launch, breaking 100 million. The ratings for broadcasts on central television are also rising steadily. Data shows that Storm Chaser became the #1 primetime viewership the day after it was aired, and reached a peak of 2.0 yesterday. How was the textured wind chaser made? When the Storm Chaser was still called The Wind and Waves, a video of director Yao Xianfeng choked up before speaking was posted on the internet. That was the scene where the media watched the film in advance. Behind this emotion was the difficult and tortuous creation process of this drama for 6 years. In 2018, Yao Xianfeng saw the script of Storm Chaser. The unique perspective of finance plus Republic of China aroused his desire to create. After that, the main creators found actors and team members. By the end of 2019, they made all preparations to start filming, but, unfortunately, due to the epidemic, the project had to be put on hold. I have been thinking about it and wanted to have the opportunity to come up with it. However, it was not until 2022 that a new turning point came. After calming down his good mood, Yao Xianfeng emphatically thanked the 3 women on the stage, Zhang Shuwei, the chief producer who has been accompanying the growth of the project, Dai Ying, senior vice president of IKEA, who gave the series the opportunity to meet the audience, and Chen Zixi, who gave me the greatest support when I was in trouble and confused. The turnaround mentioned by Yao Xianfeng and Chen Zixi's support not only refers to Rui's investment in becoming a co-producer, but more importantly, Chen Zixi, as the director, producer and co-producer, assisted in the main creative arrangement. In the second half of 2022, Wang Yibo has just finished shooting the Confucian-controlled Hot. Producer Chen Zixi once mentioned in an interview that it was because of Wang Yibo that I bravely filmed this subject. Moreover, Yibo's character creation was very successful, and he's very different on a daily basis. She spoke highly of the young actor and recommended him to producer Zhang Shuwei and director Yao Xianfeng. So the main creator met with Wang Yibo's team and chatted from noon to dark. Yao Xianfeng was very satisfied with Wang Yibo's modesty, sincerity but good intentions. Wang Yibo was also interested in the role itself, and the 2 parties successfully determined their intention to cooperate. Wang Yang, who plays Shen Tunan, has been a friend of Chen Zixi for many years. During the preparations, Zhang Shuwei and the director always believed that they should choose an actor whose age is not too different from Wang Yibo and who can produce a chemical reaction in the opposite role. Therefore, they hope to finalize the role with him early on. Wang Yang cooperates. Yesterday, Shen Tunan's wife Su Sishu appeared, and Chen Zixi also posted on Weibo to thank her actor Gao Lu for her friendship and help. Yao Xianfeng said that after the cast team was assembled, preparations were twice as fast as usual, and it was quickly decided to start filming. From January to May 2023, the drama will be filmed in Shanghai, and then it will be post-editing and waiting for broadcast. Until a few days before the broadcast, the original title was changed to Wind Chaser, which finally broke IKI's premiere record this year with 6,614 views on March 21. Hot search. Entertainment Capital found that not only the starring Wang Yibo, but also most of the creative staff behind Storm Chaser used the film team. Director Yao Xianfeng is from the photography department of Nordel. Before filming TV series, he was a photographer for famous directors such as Wang Jiangxin and Li Xiaohong, and he is very skilled in camera scheduling. The opening begins with a long shot following Wei Rulei's back, stringing together the various scenes of Kibao Street. The seemingly idle close-ups and ordinary conversations quickly show the relationship between Wei Rulei and the people around him. With the new Pington compilation with regional characteristics, the group portraits stand up, and the atmosphere of fireworks and reality also comes naturally. The collaboration between editing director Cao Weiji and Jiang Wen lasted from The Sun Also Rises to The Righteous, and they were nominated for the Academy Award for Best Editing for Let the Bullets Fly. Art director Wu Jiaka's previous masterpieces were period blockbusters such as 1921 and Jinzuzan. This is also his first time to participate in the production of a TV series. Styling director Mo Duffin is the costume designer for movies such as Hawthorne Love and White Deer Plain. The integrated team of movie plus TV series laid the quality foundation of the Storm Chaser and also highlighted the advantages of Ruai Pictures in making TV series. During the filming, Yao Xianfeng extremely pursued details and authenticity, and provided guarantee for the creation of texture. For example, the scene before Wei Rulei went to the central bank for an interview that impressed the audience deeply at the beginning. In fact, there were only a few lines in the scripts. Wei Rulei hurriedly put on clothes to take the exam in the morning. Yao Xianfeng temporarily added a lot of details for Wei Rulei, in front of the mirror. After arranging her hair with her hands, taking the wash basin and going downstairs to brush her teeth, and tearing up the calendar before going out, including later asking Aunt Jo to put Wei Rulei's coat on, the director insisted on changing to one that obviously didn't fit. With a woolen scarf and ripped socks, Wei Rulei's image of a little character who came from the countryside to work hard in the big city quickly became three-dimensional. A few days before the filming started, Yao Xianfeng was under pressure to dismantle the original scenes on Kibao Street and Wei Rulei's room, making the two scenes older and more crowded to highlight the low-level environment where Wei Rulei lived and the 10-mile foreign market in Shanghai difference. In the end, a scene of less than 2 minutes was filmed for 3 days, and the original one-week shooting for the opening scene on Kibao Street was postponed to 2 weeks. Although the extended cycle has put a lot of pressure on the production team, the director's persistence in details can unite the crew and make the whole team work together to ensure the high-quality completion of Storm Chaser. Financial incision, traffic bonus, the Storm Chaser brings a new trend to the dramas of the Republic of China. From focusing on family disputes and espionage to the rise of fantasy and romance in recent years, the complex genres of Republican dramas have gone through several rotations, and finance has always been a rare angle that is rarely explored. The Storm Chaser sets the background of the story in Shanghai in 1930, choosing the reform of the financial system of the Republic of China as the background, opening up a new perspective on the drama of the Republic of China era. At the beginning, Wei Rulei is checking the accounts of the gang boss. In his speech, he explains his background of being from a humble background and having no way to find a job. This also lays the groundwork for his subsequent encounter with the heroine Shen Jinzhan and how to solve his difficulties. Then the scene quickly moved from Kibao Street to the stock exchange. Wei Rulei and Aunt Jo experienced their first failure in the stock market. They watched the stock price on the board suddenly plummet from a high point. They later guessed Shen Tunan's acquisition intention and successfully applied for a job. Lower the hook. The real scenes, interlocking narratives and the unique plot extended by the financial cuts made this Republic of China drama based on the financial events of the Republic of China and the growth history of small people quickly differentiated among similar dramas. Achieve breakthroughs in original genres has always been Shen Zixi's principle in producing movies and TV series. She once said at the screening that when she read the first 3 episodes of the script, she thought this work was worth developing. But at the same time, she also found that the acceptance threshold of the original scripts was relatively high, which means that not everyone can appreciate such a TV series. Therefore, how to combine it with the current nature so that the audience can find resonance in the plot has become chasing the improvement direction of the second creation of Windman. Yao Xianfeng found the opportunity and the impulse for secondary creation from the starring Wang Yibo. He once mentioned in an interview, Wei Rulei is a clean, young and passionate young man with great tenacity. These qualities are very consistent with Wang Yibo's original temperament. He previously learned that Wang Yibo relied on his talent and drive to break out of Henan step by step. This experience allowed Yao Xianfeng to find an entry point for presentness, shaping Wei Rulei into an ordinary young man in the tide of the times. He will also be confused and wondering at the intersection of national and personal destiny, but he will eventually strengthen his faith and make a choice. Full stop. At the same time, the workplace element is strengthened in the central bank line to create a complete growth line for Wei Rui's upgrade from a workplace novice to a professional financier, so that the audience can see experiences and feelings similar to their own in the character. Yahoo Zaifeng also allowed the actors to think in a more modern way, allowing them to give real reactions, and guided Wang Yibo step by step to express different emotional levels during filming. Before The Storm Chaser, Wang Yibo used Mr. Yi and Unknown to prove his compatibility with Republican dramas and revolutionaries, and the passion and tenacity in Warm are incompatible with the youthful and impetuous Wei Rui in his early days. And together, it can be imagined that Chen Zixi had already considered its suitability for the character when composing the game. Not only Wind Chaser, Chen Zixi and Rui have always had mature experience in combining popular actors with high-quality content. In All Quiet and Peking in 2015, Liu was also a traffic niche student at the time, and he strongly joined forces with a group of veteran actors around him to create a classic spy drama. A Little Red Flower for You is Yang Kaixi's second film. He plays a cancer patient. His self-destruction when he was first diagnosed and the high-pressure emotions of being cared for by his family for a long time are very well displayed. He also confronts his parents. The scene has also become one of the most out-of-the-box moments in the film. The Bo-Yabo combination and Hot controlled by Rui further highlighted the chemical reaction of the master-disciple combination. At that time, many people said that Chen Shuo was tailor-made for Wang Yibo. He was from an ordinary background, loved hip-hop, and was young and naive. Hot-blooded, with an energy that refuses to admit defeat. From these examples, it is not difficult to see how Rui makes good use of traffic actors. First, it combines the actors' experience to find roles that are highly compatible with the actors, exploit their strengths and avoid weaknesses, and find a comfort zone where the content overlaps with the actors. The second is to adopt the method of introducing the old to the new to allow young actors to gradually grow up in a mature crew, and to create a combination of characters so that mature actors with rich experience can have a chemical reaction with them. Confessions of the Night, which has just been officially announced by Rui, also stars Pan Yuming, who is known for his criminal investigation dramas, and Wang Hedi, a young top star. Judging from the plot synopsis, Ran Fangsu, played by Wang Hedi, is a character similar to White Moonlight, involving the master and her daughter's persistence in pursuing the truth. The rule of bringing in the new with the old, the law of character suitability and dual combination appears again. On the other hand, this long-term in-depth co-creation with mature teams and the addition of high-quality content to young actors will subtly improve their acting skills and empower young actors' future growth and commercial value. Taking Confessions in the Night as an example, this can be seen as the starting point for Wang Hedi, who made his debut with Ancient Puppets, to transform into a new genre. The integrated team of movie plus TV series also allows young actors to have more room for learning. In recent years, the first generation of traffic has ebbed, and high-quality dramas have appeared frequently. The stereotype that using traffic means bad dramas is gradually fading away, and the industry's view of the new generation of young actors has also gradually changed. It cannot be denied that actors bring their own popularity to dramas. The addition of the episode, and more importantly, think about the compatibility of the actor's characteristics with the content of the series and the character's personality, and find a win-win solution. Going back to Storm Chaser, whether it is the unique financial approach or the maximization of the cast bonus, this high-quality drama focuses on the growth of young talents of the era and reflects the context of economic development in a specific era. It is in the Republic of China drama track. It blew a new wind and provided a new sample for innovative breakthroughs in similar drama series. Confucianism is riding the wind, Wanda Accelerator. At the beginning of this year, Chen Zixi became the chairman and president of Wanda Film. At the same time, Entertainment Capital also noticed that two companies, Rui Pictures and Wanda Pictures, were co-producers of Storm Chaser. If the strong layout of Rui plus Wanda's 4 movies during the Spring Festival is the New Year gift that Chen Zixi brings to Wanda Movies, then the launch of Storm Chaser and the successive launch of 2 major dramas are her help in helping Wanda TV series become an industry leader. The accelerator started by leaders. Wanda Films officially entered the drama industry in 2016, and its production pace and quality are not stable. In contrast, Rui Pictures' strength in the drama field has been steadily improving. In January of this year, Prosecutor and the Boy, which Chen Zixi serves as director, was launched. The drama is directed by Tang Huotao and stars Zhang Xiaofei and Shen He. Judging from the plot synopsis, this is a realist drama involving juvenile crime, family education and the legal system. Theme works. This year's Spring Festival release Article 20's long-term popularity and box office decline proved the compatibility between this genre and current audience preferences. Dark Knight Confessions, also produced by Chen Zixi as director, started shooting in early March. The drama is directed by Wang Zhi and the starring Pan Yuming is extremely suitable for the theme of criminal investigation. His master-disciple combination with Wang Hedi has raised the audience's expectations. Middle-aged strength. The configuration of sending actors plus young top-notch also ensures the quality of the film and the popularity of the show in advance. Among the dramas currently to be broadcast, My Altai, produced by Chen Zixi as director, has just been shortlisted for the main competition unit of the 2024 Cannes TV Drama Festival. The drama is directed by Tang Hongkwang and stars Maya Li, Zhou Yiren, and Yu Shi. Confucianism is once again on display, strong disc composition ability and content control. In addition, among the latest TV drama registrations, the costume drama Dao Cheocean has been registered by Ruai. The drama is adapted from Mao Ni's novel of the same name. The 2023 IP Wind Vane report shows that Mail Channel IP will be a new outlet for future film and television dramas. Dao Cheocean is also one of Mao Ni's few new IPs after its successful film and television productions such as Celebrating More Than Years and Zhengyi. In the field of drama series, Wanda film and television has not been able to enter the leading sequence before. Starting from Wind Chaser, whether it is the main creative team or the blessing of big IP, Ruai plus Wanda's new drama configuration has been significantly upgraded. Entering the S and S Plus levels also provide a new engine for Wanda film and television's TV series business. As previously analyzed by Entertainment Capital, after Chen Zixi takes over Wanda Film, Ruai's stable production capabilities and Chen Zixi's professionalism in content control will allow Wanda Film to return to the content-led industry logic. Chen Zixi is also one of the few producers in the industry who spans the two fields of film and TV series. The integration of Wanda Film's entire industry chain is expected to stimulate new possibilities for linkage between dramas and movies. In the future, the new combination of Ruai plus Wanda will improve the quality of domestic dramas with film thinking and integrated teams, conform to the trend of high-quality dramas, contribute to the domestic drama film and television industry, and also contribute to the long-term development of the brand in a more prosperous future. Life Force Empowerment.